Welcome everyone. Today we are going to talk about something that almost everyone wants, but very few people truly build. How to become mentally strong. Not fake strong. Not motivational strong. Not the kind of strength that disappears when life becomes difficult. Real mental strength. The kind that stays calm under pressure. The kind that does not break when things go wrong. The kind that keeps moving forward even when nobody is clapping. Mental strength is not about acting tough. It is not about hiding emotions. It is not about pretending everything is fine. Real mental strength is quiet. It is stable. It is consistent. And today, I am going to give you a clear system to build it step by step. Most people think mental strength is something you are born with. They believe some people are naturally strong and others are naturally weak. That is not true. Mental strength is a skill. And like every skill, it can be trained. But here is the problem. Most people are training the wrong things. They try to feel motivated every day. They try to avoid stress. They try to escape discomfort. And then they wonder why they feel fragile when life becomes hard. In this video, you are going to learn how to train your mind the right way. This is not theory. This is not just positive thinking. This is a practical system you can apply daily. If you are serious about becoming stronger from the inside, make sure you subscribe. On this channel, you will not just get motivation. You will get structure. You will get systems. You will get practical guidance that works when you apply it consistently. If you are ready to grow step by step, subscribe now and let's build real strength together. Step 1. Stop avoiding discomfort. Start training with it. This is where mental strength truly begins. Most people run away from discomfort. They avoid hard conversations. They delay difficult tasks. They escape pressure. They distract themselves with their phone when things feel heavy. But discomfort is not your enemy. Discomfort is your gym. Just like muscles grow when they face resistance, your mind grows when it faces challenge. If you always choose the easy path, your mind becomes weak. If you practice choosing the hard but necessary path, your mind becomes strong. Start small. Do one uncomfortable thing every day on purpose. Wake up when your alarm rings instead of snoozing. Finish a task even when you feel bored. Have a difficult but honest conversation. Go to the gym even when you feel lazy. These small daily wins build internal confidence. And confidence built through action is real confidence. When you repeatedly prove to yourself that you can handle discomfort, your brain starts believing you are strong. Mental strength is built through evidence. Not words. Not quotes. Evidence. Step 2. Control your reactions. Not your circumstances. Life will not always go your way. People will disappoint you. Plans will fail. Mistakes will happen. You cannot control everything that happens to you. But you can control how you respond. Weak minds react instantly. Strong minds pause. That pause is power. When something negative happens, do not respond immediately. Breathe. Create space between the event and your reaction. In that space, you choose your strength. For example, when someone criticizes you, your first impulse might be anger. Pause. Ask yourself, is this useful feedback or just noise? When you fail, your first impulse might be self-doubt. Pause. Ask yourself, what can I learn? Mental strength grows when you stop reacting emotionally to every small problem. You become stable. And stability is strength. The world does not need you to be perfect. It needs you to be steady. Step 3. Build discipline, not motivation. Many people wait to feel motivated before they act. But motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel excited. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel inspired. Some days you feel empty. If your actions depend on your feelings, your results will be inconsistent. Mental strength is built when you act regardless of how you feel. Discipline means you do what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like it. Start with a simple daily rule. Choose 3 non-negotiable habits. It could be exercise, reading, working on your goal, or meditation. Do them every day. Not perfectly. Just consistently. When you keep promises to yourself daily, you build self-respect. And self-respect is one of the strongest foundations of mental strength. Because when life becomes hard, you will trust yourself. You will know, I do not quit when things get uncomfortable. Step 4. Train your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself matters more than you think. Most people are kind to others but cruel to themselves. They say things like, I am not good enough. I always mess up. I cannot handle this. Over time, these sentences become beliefs. And beliefs shape behavior. If you want to become mentally strong, you must change the language inside your head. This does not mean lying to yourself. It means speaking constructively. Instead of saying, I failed, say, I am learning. Instead of saying, I cannot do this, say, this is difficult but I will improve. Strong people do not ignore reality. They frame it in a way that gives them power. Your inner voice should sound like a coach, not an enemy. When your self-talk becomes supportive, your resilience increases naturally. Step 5. Accept what you cannot control. Many people waste mental energy fighting reality. They complain about the past. They resist change. They replay situations again and again. But resistance does not change facts. It only drains strength. Acceptance is not weakness. Acceptance is clarity. When you accept what is, you free your energy to focus on what you can influence. Ask yourself 2 questions when facing a problem. Can I control this? If yes, act. If no, release it. This simple filter protects your mental energy. Strong minds do not carry unnecessary weight. They focus on action, not endless worry. When you stop trying to control everything, your stress decreases. And when stress decreases, clarity increases. Step 6. Build emotional endurance. Mental strength is not about avoiding emotions. It is about handling them without collapsing. You will feel sadness. You will feel frustration. You will feel fear. That is normal. Strength does not mean you never feel pain. It means you do not let pain control your behavior. When you feel a difficult emotion, do not run. Sit with it. Observe it. Name it. Say, I feel anxious. I feel disappointed. I feel overwhelmed. Naming emotions reduces their intensity. The more you practice staying present with uncomfortable feelings, the stronger you become. Over time, you realize emotions rise and fall like waves. They are temporary. You are stable. This realization creates deep inner strength. Step 7. Set boundaries. Mentally strong people protect their energy. They know that saying yes to everything means saying no to themselves. If you constantly sacrifice your time and values to please others, you will feel drained. And drained people cannot be strong. Learn to say no politely but firmly. You do not need to explain your entire life to justify your boundaries. Respecting your limits teaches others to respect them too. Step 8. Face your fears gradually. Fear shrinks when you confront it. It grows when you avoid it. If you avoid public speaking, speak in small groups first. If you fear rejection, take small social risks. Each time you face fear and survive, your confidence expands. Your brain learns that fear does not equal danger. It equals growth. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action despite fear. And repeated courage builds mental strength. Step 9. Build a long-term perspective. Weak minds panic over temporary problems. Strong minds zoom out. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Many daily stresses are small in the bigger picture. When you train yourself to think long-term, you reduce emotional overreaction. You focus on progress, not perfection. Mental strength is deeply connected to patience. Big growth takes time. Accepting that reality makes you calmer and more focused. Step 10. Stay consistent. Not intense. Some people try to transform overnight. They push hard for 1 week, then quit. Real strength is built slowly. Daily effort. Daily correction. Daily growth. Even when progress feels invisible. Especially when progress feels invisible. Because invisible growth is still growth. Your mind is adapting. Your habits are solidifying. Your identity is changing. At the end of the day, becoming mentally strong is not about becoming emotionless. It is about becoming stable. It is about trusting yourself. It is about responding instead of reacting. It is about choosing growth over comfort again and again. Mental strength is not built in one big moment. It is built in small daily decisions. Wake up when you want to snooze. Speak calmly when you want to shout. Continue when you want to quit. Forgive when you want to hold anger. Try again when you want to give up. If you truly want to become mentally strong, remember this. Strength is built in silence. Nobody sees your discipline. Nobody sees your internal battles. Nobody sees the moments you choose control over chaos. But those moments shape you. Every time you choose the harder but better option, you are building a stronger mind. And one day, you will face a situation that would have broken the old version of you. But this time, you will stand steady. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. Keep going. Your strength is being built every single day. Now let us go deeper. Because mental strength is not only about handling big problems. It is also about handling ordinary days correctly. Most people think strength is tested only during crisis. But in reality, strength is built in normal days, in boring days, in stressful work days, in days when nothing special happens. The way you think on an ordinary Tuesday shapes the way you respond on a difficult Friday. So if you want to become mentally strong, you must treat every day as training. Step 11. Stop seeking validation. One of the biggest weaknesses of the modern mind is dependency on approval. Many people feel strong only when others praise them. They feel confident only when others agree with them. They feel valuable only when they receive attention. But external validation is unstable. Sometimes people support you. Sometimes they ignore you. If your confidence depends on others, your strength will always shake. Mentally strong people build internal validation. They ask themselves, did I do my best? Did I act with integrity? Did I stay consistent? If the answer is yes, they feel proud, even if nobody notices. True strength grows when your self-worth is not controlled by opinions. Step 12. Build a problem-solving mindset. Weak minds focus on why something is unfair. Strong minds focus on what can be done next. Life will not always be fair. Complaining may feel good for a moment, but it does not create progress. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Instead of saying, this is impossible, ask, what is one small step I can take? Mental strength is not about denying difficulty. It is about looking for solutions even when the situation is uncomfortable. When you train your brain to search for action instead of excuses, you become powerful. Step 13. Protect your focus. A distracted mind is a weak mind. Today, attention is constantly attacked. Notifications, social media, endless information. When your focus is scattered, your thoughts become scattered. And when your thoughts are scattered, your emotions become unstable. Strong minds learn to control attention. Start by reducing unnecessary distractions. Create time blocks where you work deeply. Put your phone away when you are doing something important. Train your mind to stay on one task at a time. Focus builds clarity. Clarity builds confidence. And confidence builds strength. Step 14. Accept responsibility for your life. This is one of the hardest but most powerful steps. It is easy to blame circumstances. It is easy to blame parents, society, economy, or bad luck. And sometimes those factors are real. But even then, you still control your response. Mental strength begins the moment you say, my life is my responsibility. That sentence removes excuses. It removes victim mentality. It gives you power. When you accept responsibility, you stop waiting to be saved. You start building your future with intention. Responsibility is heavy, but it creates freedom. Step 15. Practice gratitude under pressure. Gratitude is not just a feel-good habit. It is mental armor. When you train yourself to notice what is still working in your life, even during difficult times, your brain shifts from panic to balance. This does not mean ignoring problems. It means remembering that problems are not the whole picture. Even in stressful seasons, there are things to appreciate. Health, lessons, support, opportunities. When you focus only on what is missing, your mind becomes negative. When you include what is present, your mind becomes stable. Stability is strength. Step 16. Build patience. We live in a world that rewards speed, fast results, fast success, instant replies. But real growth is slow. Mental strength grows slowly. Like a tree. You do not see the roots developing underground, but they are getting deeper every day. If you quit because progress feels slow, you stop the process too early. Patience allows you to continue without panic. It allows you to trust long-term effort. Strong people understand that becoming powerful takes time, and they are willing to wait while they work. Step 17. Forgive and let go. Holding anger may feel like power, but it is heavy. Resentment drains energy. Replay drains focus. When you hold on to past hurt, you carry emotional weight into every new situation. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was acceptable. It means you choose peace over poison. Mentally strong people do not let old pain control present decisions. They learn, they adjust, and they move forward lighter. Letting go creates space for growth. Step 18. Build resilience through reflection. At the end of each week, ask yourself simple questions. What challenged me this week? How did I respond? Where did I react emotionally? Where did I stay calm? Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Without reflection, you repeat mistakes. With reflection, you improve faster. Mental strength increases when you become aware of your patterns. Awareness creates correction. Correction creates growth. Now understand something important. Becoming mentally strong does not mean you will never feel tired. It does not mean you will never doubt yourself. It does not mean you will never fail. You will still have hard days. You will still have moments of weakness. The difference is this. You recover faster. You do not stay down. You do not let one mistake define your identity. You adjust. You learn. You continue. And that is the real secret. Mentally strong people are not unbreakable. They are adaptable. They bend, but they do not stay down. They feel fear, but they still act. They feel doubt, but they still try. They feel pain, but they still move forward. Strength is not about being hard. It is about being resilient. If you apply these steps consistently, something powerful will happen. Your reactions will slow down. Your emotions will feel more manageable. Your discipline will feel more natural. Your confidence will stop depending on external praise. You will start trusting yourself deeply. And once you trust yourself, life feels less threatening. There will come a day when a situation appears that would have destroyed the old version of you. Maybe rejection. Maybe failure. Maybe criticism. Maybe uncertainty. But this time, you will handle it differently. You will pause. You will think. You will respond with intention. And in that moment, you will realize something important. You are not the same person anymore. Mental strength is not loud. It does not need attention. It shows itself in calm decisions, in controlled reactions, in quiet discipline, in the ability to continue when nobody is watching. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you are building it. Every time you stay calm instead of reacting, you are building it. Every time you try again instead of quitting, you are building it. Do not rush the process. Do not compare your journey to others. Build your strength one decision at a time. One habit at a time. One controlled reaction at a time. Because mental strength is not created in one big breakthrough. It is created in thousands of small moments of self-control. Keep going. Stay disciplined. Stay aware. Stay patient. The strongest version of you is not built in comfort. It is built in challenge. And every challenge you face is training. Your mind is more powerful than you think. Train it daily. Protect it wisely. Strengthen it intentionally. And one day, without even realizing when it happened, you will stand in situations that once scared you and feel calm. That calmness is strength. That stability is power. And that power is already growing inside you. Keep building. If you enjoyed this story and want to improve your English and your life, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join this learning journey with us. And watch the next story on your screen to continue improving your English.